So we're going live. We're here at a very special place. You guys are on the camera mounts, and we're at the Tulsa County Courthouse is where we're at. Now I'm going to hand this thing back to Lee. Lee's running. This is on top of the FX3. We're running the big camera today, one of the big cameras today, because it's a very special day, and I'm going to tell you about it.
The word diligent. That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-N, diligent. And it means, do I look like I give a fuck?
I think that's quite possibly the fastest we've ever had to go to Dilligaff on a video. Hey there, boys and girls. Wrangler here. Hey, what do you get when you get a lawyer who wants to be a frauditor? You get disbarred. Everybody, this is Guerrilla Publishing. Now, he, again, like all frauditors, thinks that he's something special. He thinks that he's a journalist because he claims he's a journalist. That's just not how that works. And the federal court has ruled he's not a journalist. He's a YouTuber. But, you know, hey, he's going to go play F around and find out, and he's going to leave in cuffs. Enjoy.
But that's how you guys are situated. In case you guys wanted to know how y'all were set up and where you guys are at, y'all are on that top monitor.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Y'all see that? Isn't that cool?
Not really.
Well, hey everybody, we're outside of the Tulsa County Courthouse today. It's a beautiful day in August in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're here today because drunk Judge Holmes' protective order is dismissed. Yep, you heard that right. Drunk Judge Holmes' protective order is dismissed.
Now, I take it Judge Holmes is the sitting judge that you have been stalking and slandering and harassing?
A few weeks ago, I filed several different motions. I filed a motion to vacate the protective order that had been granted on the grounds that Judge Radford, the judge that issued it, is Judge Holmes' friend, and that they communicated prior to it being issued.
You mean, wait a minute, they're both judges in the same county, in the same courthouse, and you think that there's some kind of conspiracy against you because they communicated? I'm sure they communicate on a daily basis. How is that illegal?
I also filed a motion to dismiss pursuant to what's called the Oklahoma Citizens Participation Act. The Oklahoma Citizens Participation Act is what we call an anti-SLAPP statute. An anti-SLAPP statute is one that protects Americans' right to engage in free speech.
You're not engaged in free speech. Right now you are outside of the courthouse on a sidewalk. Yes, absolutely, you are engaged in free speech. But what you are doing to that judge is not free speech. You are stalking that judge. And that judge has a right to live his or her life without being tormented by you because you're pissed off that you were disbarred.
So I filed those motions to dismiss, but I didn't want to leave it just at that. And you all witnessed the other day the final plan and what I hoped would result in today. I didn't just count on filing motions to dismiss to get the lawsuit dismissed. I also decided that there's another strategic way that I can apply a lot of pressure.
Translation. Other ways I can try to misuse the law to torment and stalk and harass somebody.
I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but there was a strategic reason why you watched us issuing all those subpoenas the other day and passing them around like candy. And that was because I issued every single one of them in the protective order case. So I took Judge Holmes' protective order case and I used that to have subpoena powers to subpoena all our judge friends that have communications to all of our colleagues, the police departments, etc., for all of the evidence I wanted to fight her bogus protective.
You sound just like any damn wife beater or abuser we've ever covered. You abused a system to which you have more information than the average citizen about because someone told you no.
No means no.
I filed what we call a CJ case, which is a civil judgment case in excess of $10,000 against Judge Holmes for abuse of process and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
But it's okay for you to abuse the process and cause emotional distress, huh?
Long. On top of that, we're going to be issuing hundreds of subpoenas in the criminal cases. Maybe Tulsa County will realize that I'd rather be out there fighting than other counties, but as long as they're going to have these bogus criminal charges pending against me, I'm turning up the heat on them, and we're going to fight till this is all said and done. I'm turning my attention back to this, and so they better get ready for it. You're going to see a lot of subpoenas getting issued in the next few days.
All right, so again, you're threatening to harass the employees and elected officials of that county because they are holding you to the same standard as any citizen, and they're prosecuting you because you broke the law. Well, buddy, if you don't want to be a defendant in a criminal case,
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
But that's not why we're here today. We're here today for one simple reason. We're here today because drunk Judge Sharon Holmes, who should be at the Hunt Club getting drunk, not on the bench behind me anymore, she got a protective order. And I filed this motion to dismiss, and something has happened inside, and that protective order is now dismissed. You're going to come with us as we find out.
listen to what he's saying. A lady who he has been stalking and harassing because she told him no. He thinks that he is above the word no. So he's going to continue to stalk and harass her. Hell yeah, she should have gotten a protective order against you. Let me ask you this, partner. How many ladies have gotten protective orders against you in the past?
Well, look, you won't be in frame.
Okay, well, I want to be in frame. So I came over here to ask them to stop doing that, and they told me to, kick rocks. And so I used the F word a bunch. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm charged with disturbing the peace for saying the F word.
Well, as a law school graduate and a former attorney, you should know that everything has limitations, and your free speech, as you're discussing, is subject to time, place, and manner. And if you are in a government building and during operating hours and you are screaming obscenities, then yes, absolutely, they can charge you with disturbing the peace, dumbass.
So what I'm here for is I'm going to go over here, and since I've got that criminal case, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get the payroll records for January of 2024, which is when this all happened, and I'm going to subpoena every single solitary employee of the Tulsa County Clerk's office for evidence related to this case, communications related to the case, etc.
And again, what does the janitor's paycheck have to do with you being held accountable for the crimes that you record yourself committing?
Hey, I'm the guy you don't like.
I'm sure your father said the same thing, and that's probably why he didn't stick around, which is probably why you're just like dumbwaiter.
Why did you insult me coming in the building like that?
I don't know what
Well, guerrilla media, it's called free speech, bitch.
you're talking about.
I got it on camera, lady. I was filming.
No, you were hitting on those young girls.
You realize I know them, right? You realize that they're wife and wife?
Could you leave my office?
You realize that they're wife and wife? No, I'm not going to leave your office.
All right, you have now been instructed to leave that limited public forum. You're now trespassing.
Okay.
But I got an open records request I need to do. Can you help me with that?
After that introduction, sure.
You have a form?
Oh, no.
Okay, so I need to request all of the payroll for the court clerk's office for January of 2024.
I only have court records.
Okay, what they told me I come do open records requests with you. That's what they told me over there at the other court clerks. You can look as dumb as you want to look.
She doesn't look any dumber than you wearing that NASA hat like some kind of hillbilly trash on his vacation to Florida.
But the fact of the matter, she's looking like an idiot, and she insulted me walking in the building, ma'am. You should understand that. I'm going to talk however I choose to talk. Thank you. Is somebody going to be able to do an open records request for me here?
Oh, what I'm saying, excuse me, I'm the supervisor, you can talk to me.
Okay. Why did you insult me coming in, though?
She's in no way legally obligated to answer that question. Now tell her what you need officially and then get out of her office because you have been instructed to leave already.
So you said I was flirting with two young ladies. You realize that one of them, she's 50, and the other one, she's her wife.
Okay.
I've known them for 15 years.
I don't care. I don't care.
But why did you try to insult them? What did you say to them? What was your exact words? Don't talk to that scumbag?
No, he said don't talk to that guy, he's gross.
Oh yeah, don't talk to that guy, he's gross.
Well, you are gross. You look like you smell like the septic tank at a trailer park.
That's what makes me gross?
Let's do the records part, okay?
Okay, so I need the payroll.
Okay.
So where would I go
The
for
records that I have are lawsuits. I have the criminal cases, divorces, civil, family, people. I don't have any like.
I understand, but for the court
payroll.
I understand.
Oh, that'd be accounting.
Well, okay, but just so you understand, the lady. Well, I will, but you might want to explain to the fact that one of your other people sent me over here to bother you. I didn't just choose to come deal with your unpleasant ass.
Well, the person that sent you there, you didn't specify what kind of open record you needed. So, again, that is irrelevant. You have been told to leave. You are now trespassing and harassing this woman. But then again, you get your rocks off harassing women like the judge.
Well, walk on out and go find someone.
I'm not staying here until you walk out, just because, you know.
Let's go.
No, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm going to just stand here for a minute.
No, I don't think so.
I think I am.
You have now been told to leave 3 times. You are in a limited public forum. You are not complying with the policies and procedures of that office. Therefore, legally, they have every right to throw you out. If you don't comply or leave, you are subject to arrest because guess what, asshole? You're breaking the law. And your ability to abuse the system, and as NCR Networks has coined, your ability to paper terrorize that county does not in any way stop you from being arrested for breaking the law.
Because I'm being rude to Ms. Wyrick, who was rude to me from walking in the building? Okay, that's great. Oh, it's the gentleman I actually like.
You're being rude to me when I'm not being rude.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
So, Ms. Wyrick, let's start from the very beginning. I was standing outside the courthouse today, talking to 2 women that I've known for 10, 15 years.
If they've had the unfortunacy of knowing you for a decade and a half, I'm sure that they were trying to get away from you as fast as possible.
I don't know what your problem is and why you behave this way, but a public employee should not be behaving that way,
I haven't
man.
said anything to you.
You didn't say anything? It's just a camera.
I don't have the records that you're looking for.
Well, that's fine, and that's what you could have said.
She did twice when she was telling you to get out 4 times.
But the lady over there directed me. Oh, and I'm rude because the lady calls me gross. I'm sorry, lady.
He wants payroll records. He wants payroll records for 2 years.
Act that way toward citizens.
I don't have them.
You want payroll records?
Yes, I just need the January payroll records for the court clerk's office.
Okay.
Well, the court clerk's office wouldn't have those records. That would be in accounting, you fucking idiot.
So that way I can issue a subpoena to everybody for the incident I was arrested for in January.
Okay.
That's all I need. If you can give me that list of the payroll, then we're good.
We don't have it here, but it's in the administration building across the street, the HQ building.
Okay.
It would be in the HR department. Actually.
Can I go over there, or do you guys need to go over there?
No, you
okay,
can.
so how do I go? How about this? I always interact with your employees, just clearly don't like cameras.
No, they don't like trailer trash asshats who like to abuse women and think that no doesn't apply to them. That is what you are. That's why women don't like you. That's why no one likes you.
Don't talk to you anymore. There you go, folks. That's the quality of supervising staff we have with the court clerk's office in Tulsa County under Don Newberry. That's the quality of people that you have right there. You just saw that. I hope you're going to do something about that. A person should not act that way. And again, I've been live streaming this whole thing.
Okay. You actually.
I went and waved.
Went and waved.
All right. Now we go.
Yep.
I need you guys to stay over there by the elevator.
He's disrupting the court, he needs to be off the floor. We're in the middle of a trial.
I don't have to get out of the
You
floor.
gotta talk to me.
What are you talking
You
about?
are disrupting the court, we're in the middle of a trial.
I didn't say a word,
You
please.
never came in.
I can come in
You
the
have
court anytime I want to.
You're not in.
You want to move out of my way?
You guys are ready, let's get on
Why are you restricting my access to the She doesn't have to say on this. It's public court.
So in his running up and down the hallways, screaming and yelling like the entitled fat-ass toddler that he is actually interrupting a trial that is going on. Well, one of the employees comes out to basically tell him to STFU, and he wants to raise more help. Remember, he's in a limited public forum. All right, he is allowed to be there. And in some places, he's allowed to record if they allow him. But in this case, if you do not comply with the policies and procedures of a limited public forum, they will tell you to leave. If you do not leave, you are criminally trespassing. And yes, that is a misdemeanor. In his case, he has been told to leave several times, and he keeps acting like the entitled toddler that he is.
I can come in the courtroom, sir. Are you ordering me to throw the arrest? I can come in the courtroom. I don't care what she wants. I don't care what she wants. I'm coming in the courtroom. Unless you're coming in to throw the arrest, I can't come in the courtroom.
And I'm sorry to interrupt again, but you hear this all the time in all these Frauditor videos. Well, I'll leave if it's under threat of arrest. That means absolutely nothing. That doesn't get you some kind of magic go-away money settlement. All right? There's no crime, civilly or criminally, in that. You hear it all the time. Well, I'll leave if it's under threat of arrest. No, you'll just leave or you'll be arrested because you're committing a crime, you moron.
Like, are you kidding? Come over here.
Oh yeah, I just.
Why are you doing this? Huh? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. She didn't let me walking into her courtroom.
For those who didn't realize, I didn't show the inside of the courtroom, but Judge Holmes was in there.
That's Judge Holmes, and she's sitting on the bench.
And just as a reminder, Judge Holmes is the lady that this moron has been stalking and harassing and tormenting because she told him no.
So I went into the courtroom. I didn't say a word. I just waved.
Could you just keep it down a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. Thanks for asking nicely. Turn it that way. Turn it that way. Turn it that way. Let's go this way. Hurry. Make sure your body camera's on.
That was the judge herself. She's a celebrity on the YouTube.
No, you inbred asshat. She's a victim. She's your victim.
She has more views than dear old Carl Stout.
She does. So, I don't think she was happy to see me.
I don't believe any woman has ever been happy to see you, including the whore that birthed you.
What do you think? And that was her bailiff, Morgan, in case you wanted to know. That's who that was. Oh, by the way, I can be on this floor now because of this. See, couldn't come here the other day. How is this drunk in a trial?
You keep calling her a drunk. You keep saying that she is drunk on the bench, but yet you have offered absolutely nothing in the way of proof. So at this time, all you're doing is slandering the judge and opening yourself up to civil liability.
We're in a courtroom, doing anything. That's what I want to know. There's our friends. Turn around and get them. I thought I just saw you. I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore.
I'm sure he doesn't want to talk to you. But since you've been running around that courthouse, you've been running around that limited public forum, acting like a jackass and committing crimes, he has no choice but to deal with you.
So just so you know, that was done until this whole rigmarole. So if we're done, you just let me know and I'll leave.
Judge wants to see you.
No, thank you.
No.
I'm requesting a Rule 15.
Sir, step in here with the judge.
I'm being ordered to?
Bye, Felicia.
Okay.
No cameras allowed in here.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, don't push him. Don't push him.
All right, got assaulted. Could have asked.
I'm walking to your courtroom. I'll wait. And I left. You were out here making a thing. And I'm not going to act like you're going to have me to leave.
He's yelling at the judge, trying to tell the judge, well, nobody asked me to leave. Well, no, that's total horseshit, because you went to the clerk's office and she told you to leave minimum of 3 times. I think it was 4, but minimum of 3 times. You were told to leave that property, and the clerk, as an employee of the county in that building, has every right, according to the public forum doctrine, to tell you to leave. Swing and a miss, bitch.
Your Honor, I'd ask you to recuse from this matter to go to Rule 15.
You are under arrest.
Whew.
Hey, Lee, call Sean and go upstairs to Judge Moody's office. Judge Moody on the 4th floor, and let her know what just happened. Call Sean. Okay. Call Judge Moody. And go up to Judge Moody and on the 4th floor and see Judge Moody.
And what is Judge Moody going to do? Judge Moody's not, as far as I know, going to be able to overrule the judge that just threw you in jail for contempt because you disturbed the court. You did. All right. And keep in mind that you disturbed the court so that you could harass, torment, and stalk a judge because she is a woman and is just one more woman in what I can only imagine is an very long list of ladies that have told you no. And again, guys, this is typical of any other predator. And he's no different than any other wife beater. He believes that women should bow down to him. He thinks that women should do what he says. He absolutely cannot stand the fact that a woman has authority over him and can make him what he doesn't want to do. This is an entitled, spoiled child, is all he is. He strikes me as, yes, I'm going to compare him to Dumbwaiter because they're incredibly similar. He acts as though he never had a father in his life. He didn't have a dad to discipline him and tell him no, which is why this is the result of the frauditing piece of shit that he is now. And since you are corrupting the state I was born in, guerrilla media, you just became my new bitch. Anyway, guys, it's Wrangler. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Have a good